Large Titanite.
Okay. I wonder what. Yeah. Well, regardless.
What?
Oh, part of the thing that threw me off was for some reason I had switched to life gems of Estus. I don't think I had wanted to do that. So
Um,
there we are.
During that Twitch delay, Mog's trying to give you some advice. Way too close to try the lightning spear. He is parryable, yeah. Yeah, he's one of the few that if you parry him, he will actually collapse instead of just shrug it off like the Lost Center.
Right.
And
The only problem is that the past couple of times when I tried to parry him, and he just does so much damage that I can't. The risk just isn't there for me.
right. And yeah, Fox adds that the dash slash is one of the best times to hit him.
Oh, great.
I would. We had the Ring of Life. Well, we don't have that many souls to worry about. Yeah. I'm not sure where invaders show up in here.
If I get to
The fog door and move on, it'll kick him out. Yeah.
okay. In that case, I'll just run and hope that he didn't spawn there ahead of me.
Right. Yeah, I have a feeling that he probably will be there, but just try to cut you off, but I'm not sure. Oh, nope, looks like not.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Can't blame him for wanting to do that. I always feel bad about doing that too early in the game because somebody loses their cracked red eye orb, but you do have souls to get.
Saying they, don't in this case, don't blame me. Blame the game that forces me to, fight against you in that way.
Right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Normally, you can dodge through it.
Yeah.
I should not have done that.
Yep. The only time you're gonna get a lightning spear off at this point is if you parry or he whiffs a curse or something.
Yeah. And that being invaded by a dark spirit at that point was what really threw me off.
Right, right.
Okay, this time for sure.
I believe in you.
There's no reason for me to fight these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you pretty much can, like you did last time, run past pretty much everybody and get to the fog door.
I don't like my chances of dodging through the spear guys, but I'll do my best.
Actually, what you do is get close to it, then roll through.
I knew that was a bad idea.
No, that's what you do, but you just didn't time it right.
Well, for obvious reasons.
It would be funny if you could close the door on them. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I believe the royal greatswords in your hand are inflict bleed, but not in theirs. They're kind of like a variant on the Flamberges.
Okay.
Luckily, we had some poise there. Otherwise, the hit from the spear would have canceled you out of it. That's a nice way to start things off. All right. That was close. You actually see the sparks of the sword hit you as you're coming out of your roll. 140 damage per hit with the rapier. That's pretty good. Especially since our dex isn't really all that high.
Ah.
Alright. Oh, yeah, I just dodged the wrong way there.
And that time I was trying to roll and I didn't. Man, the pursuer's a lot harder than I thought he would be.
Yeah.
Like, you make him look really, really easy.
It's a lot of practice.
Right. Yeah, this time I shouldn't have too many problems though. So not only am I figuring out a bit better, but my souls are going to be right there.
Right.
And I should hopefully this time not get killed by spearmen.
Basically, what I kind of like doing is getting really close to it, and then roll right at the that jump works too. Right. Yeah, jump may actually be more reliable because they're kind of encumbered a bit.
Right.
Exactly. Fox was saying it's knowing the attacks and knowing the timing to roll.
Right.
Yep. Of course, you can say that about pretty much any boss in Dark Souls 2.
Or just Dark Souls 2 in general, really.
Yeah, normally jumping is a bad idea because you take counter damage if you get hit out of it. But when you're that close, then being able to get a couple hits worth right at the start is good times.
Of course, my biggest problem is when I try to fiddle around with the attack animations or whatnot. Seems like all the times I used to be able to roll really well, suddenly I don't anymore.
Yeah. See, our adaptability, or I guess I should say agility, is low enough that the timing on rolling is really demanding. If we pumped that instead of like our mental stats, it would have been in better shape in that regard. It's kind of funny, but it's like, yeah, if we had the vitality or the vigor to take more risks on paris, that'd probably actually be the main way we'd want to do that. Yeah, and that's the kind of thing that practice will do, because you knew at that point the attack was too far away to actually hit you.
Wasn't expecting him to dash at 0 range.
And Fox did mention that the Souls games, like at least Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, can be beaten by never bothering to roll at all if you have a good shield and armor. Yeah, 2 is what really changed that. It's like the first time I tried playing Scholar of the First Sin was with this kind of high vitality build, try to do some heavy armor, and it was terrible. Yeah, one of the worst things you can do against Pursuer is panic roll.
I wasn't panic roll.
Well, okay. Okay, well, in that case, don't start. I just looked like you were. Yeah, that is true. That in absolute terms, like obviously most of the enemies still can't deal with a shield, even in 2. That's true in absolute terms, but the problem is that most of the most troublesome enemies, a shield is a bad idea because stamina is worth less. It was proportionately not as good as it was in 1 and Demon Souls. In Demon Souls especially, stamina is crazy in that game. You don't have to have much endurance at all to be able to block everything and still attack.
I really am starting to think that we should have focused a lot more on endurance and things like that.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I mean, the fact that they nerfed Miracles so harsh does kind of put a damper on the Planets of Lightning Spear to help round out the strategy. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people will recommend like vigor at 10 to 15 and endurance at 10 to 15 as well. And eventually you're going to want at least a 20 in both of those, and we're still at like 10 and 6. Ooh, that was close. I mean, yeah, that is a nice shot in the arm damage-wise, but... Alright, there you go. It's mixing the Great Shield into that move, because the Great Shield drains a ton of stamina, and that chop drains a ton of stamina. You really have to have you kind of have to have a Great Shield into this fight in order to have a decent chance of blocking him. Ooh, yep, yeah, never roll backwards.
Actually, I was doing just fine with it before.
Well, yeah, in that case, just don't roll backwards against the charge.
See?
Well, but you roll toward him, you go past it, and you get a chance.
Usually, when I roll towards him, I get caught in the either in his shield or in his rush.
Right. Yeah, at least he's been pretty good about doing the curse to try to give you a breather. Oh, that works. Oh. The range on that chop and how quickly it pops out. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's the other thing too. I keep worrying about rolling off the side or something.
Yeah, not usually much of a concern. Part of the
Not
trade-off,
usually, but this is me playing here.
part of and part of what actually kind of helps in this regard is that we're encumbered enough. Our roll doesn't go very far, so yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about rolling off an edge.
The other thing too is that it seems like every time when I think I should roll sideways, he manages to clip me anyway. So it's like I understand what all of you are saying, and I think in absolute terms you may be right, but it's just proving really, really, really difficult for me to actually implement it. So it feels like whenever I try to do so, it just doesn't work.
Right. Well, instead of just focusing on rolling sideways, basically
Well, the thing is, like, I'm not necessarily trying to roll sideways or roll this way or that way. I'm just trying to find whatever way to roll for each individual attack that actually works.
right.
Problem is, I'm finding that pretty difficult to determine.
What I was starting to say is that what I found really helps is always roll toward his shield, except of course for when he's actually attacking with it. Because yeah, he tends to when basically the hit boxes of his swing tend to be from obviously his side and down to the other side. So if you're already past it, then you're good to go. That's such a cool attack, but
I'm sure it would kill me really, really
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, and you
I
can,
didn't need to do that.
yeah, and you can side roll the well that helped heal through that one. And you can side roll the curse sword too, but I think it's fair to just get away from it because he can track a bit on it, and that it sucks to get hit by that. It does a ton of damage. You can't block it, and it charges him up, so he starts smoking like in when he pops up in Things Betwixt, which lets him fire like homing magic at you. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's like it tends to really help out to stick to his shield side.
Sometimes, like for that swing, it would have really
Yeah.
probably would have clipped me with
Yeah,
it.
not always, but it's a pretty consistent rule of thumb. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Nope. No.
Ouch. That's not a bad idea either. Foxes just roll into the swing. Are you talking about the for the curse stab that I was talking about?
Probably for any swing, really.
Well, yeah. I think the big risk in rolling into a pursuer in this fight is that the moves that you really do not want to get hit with are the ones that have the longest hitboxes, and that's why rolling toward or directly backwards are so bad, because you'll just get like the overhand chop and that dive. It will just plant you for a ton of damage if they hit you, and yeah, those are the toughest ones to try to dodge by rolling toward or back, especially when you don't have very many iframes. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I actually had a lot of trouble with the Pursuer in Iron Keep, and it was some advice that I got to kind of like roll toward the shield side that really helped me out.
A little risky, but at least in that case,
Yeah.
it paid off.
That's a nice way. You've already got like about 20% or so of his health down. About 30. Well, I remember like 20 or 30%. Yeah, if he's doing the curse stab, it doesn't matter. You can just roll to the side, and either one will work. Yeah. There you go. I was assuming we had a lightning spear. It would have been a perfect time to chuck one. Yeah. Yeah, Toward is the one you do not want to do on the curse stab, but yeah, either side works, and then attack works.
Out of stamina.
Yeah. And heal up. Good. Yeah, you were doing this. Oh, if he could fall off, that's where he would have done it. Oh, okay. I have never seen that happen. I always thought that if he did somehow trick him into jumping off the edge, he could actually fall. He was just scripted to never ever do it. If he chopped, he might have gotten you, but I think you're good. Oh, so close. no risk.
There we
Yeah. He had 3 HP left.
The other thing, and part of...
Oh, look out.
Hi, guys.
Maybe they're all rushing in line to be the next pursuer.
Not that I could blame them. There we go.
It would have been hilarious to kill the pursuer and then get killed by one of the royal guardsmen.
Yeah, that would have been just my luck.
Pursuer, we have avenged you.
Yeah, the other thing that I was trying to do and actually came through really well in that one is I'm so used to fighting games or whatnot, I was actually learning about the radius of his different moves.
Yeah.
So that's why I could stand pretty much just outside of his swing range, because I'm used to actually being able to do stuff like that.
Right, right. Okay, there's a place to go next. I would go up ahead first. Are you do you want to deal with them or just let them be?
I'm just gonna let him be.
Okay, in that case, look off to the right. Where the hole you just went down. Not that way. Not just yet.
Down here.
Yep. You see how there's like a ledge there?
Right here.
Yeah. And you see how there's like something.
Knowing my luck, I probably would have
gone all the way down. Yeah.
Right, right.
All the way tucked in the corner. Other corner. See the glowy? Yep. Just roll down into that or fall. Yeah.
Oh, I got all the Drangleic stuff.
Yep, the Drangleic shield is 100% physical block. The stability on it isn't great. I mean, it's good. It's better than what you have now, but it's not amazing in the grand scheme of things. Requires 16 strength. That's the drawback.
Right. Yeah, we
so
definitely do not.
You didn't have that just yet. But other than that, it's good stuff. The Drangleic sword is a dex-based greatsword, so that, I'm a big fan of that one. But it takes like 22 dex, 20 dex, something like that. Swords are up above.
Oh, they're grouped by type?
Yeah.
Let's see. It would be... There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, 25 strength, 20 dex.
So 13 strength, 2 hand, and then 20 dex.
Right.
Okay.
That's a little much.
Yeah.
Still good to have.
Yeah, exactly. It's a really good weapon.
Then drop on down?
Yeah, we'll need to... we just need to move on toward the... to get back to where the pursuer was, basically. And you can fight these guys or just run past them again. I wonder where the spearman ended up. I'm amazed that worked.
The thing, once I get this stuff down, I tend to be pretty good.
Right.
It's just learning how to do so.
Interesting. You notice how next.
I've already been down here, haven't I?
Yeah, you have to go back to where the pursuer was.
Oh yeah.
Or you take the shortcut out. But no, you want to go back to where the pursuer was, so you can do the next go to the next area. That's where you ended up. Yeah. But anyway, you see how next to your soul increase and you probably have to poke through the wall too. But next to the soul increase and your stamina regen icons, you have looks like a humanity or something with that strike through it. That means, oh no, it's like a soapstone with a strike through it.
Yeah.
It means you can no longer have phantoms here. And they used to only be caused by burning a human effigy in a bonfire. It cut off the online interactivity. In this one, they let you know when all the bosses in an area are dead, so that happens too. So now that all the bosses in this area are gone, you can no longer be invaded or have phantoms.
What's... Not sure how I feel about that, actually.
Well, it always existed, now they just tell you.
I was saying that, like, I'm just not sure how I feel about the fact that, once you're done with an area, you pretty much are literally done.
Yeah.
You can't really...
Yeah, the co-op run is over. If you were doing this, like we talked about, like Ben and I talked about way back when, about actually doing a co-op, Dark Souls run, with each of us playing a game and using the co-op function. And yeah, that's one of the issues with it, is you can no longer do that.
Right.
I know in Dark Souls 1 there was a hack that I saw some people using. That's like you're permanently with somebody else. Account. So it's a really weird hybrid of hosting and being a phantom.
Right.
Yeah, we would just go through here, and you basically where you're starting to go, like over, it's like ahead of the hole and then to your right up those stairs. That's where we need to go.
Okay. Nah, I don't need to take care of those two.
Yep. And then check out that nest. Curl into a ball. Now, unlike in Dark Souls 1, they don't make you wait.
It was more that it was either making me read the message or it wasn't popping up.
Oh yeah. Yep. You have killed the pursuer. Now you are the next pursuer. The bird has acknowledged you. But
But I'll still have to fight the Pursuer like 3 more times.
Well, there's a bunch of other people becoming pursuers too.
I like the idea of this being almost like a Highlander thing. It's like the Pursuer is dead. Now, there can only be one Pursuer.
Long live the pursuer is dead. Long live the pursuer.
I'm waiting for my next trap just.
Oh yeah, there is one here. I'm pretty sure in Bastille. Anyway, we have now, and we'll need that to infuse things when we get to Macduff. Okay, we are now at the Lost Bastille. We have both ways of getting here now.
Yay!
So we can start from this side or the other side, and either one will get us to him.
Right.
So that's what we do next. We move on through Lost Bastille. We've got another boss coming up. Huh, not here. We've also got another pursuer fight.
Oh yay!
Do you want to go do that real quick? Do you go for another pursuer? Or do you want me to fight him?
I think one Pursuer per stage is fine for, or one Pursuer per game is more than enough for me.
In that case, you head back to Majula and level up first before we explore.
Fair enough. That's true. We do have 24,000 souls, and we don't want me losing them.
Fox is trying to help you out. Spend souls. Yep.
Don't lose all of them.
Yeah, there's some rough stuff in Lost Bastille. We would be.
That's true. I remember you having 5 or 6.
This was the
Royal Guardsmen all trying to.
Yes, this was the first area when I played through I had serious problems with.
Here to see light. However,
Oh, we did have one.
Yes.
To see light, to see hope.
Yep, Fox, I am glad that you are looking out for me. Okay, so we need stuff. Lots of stuff.
We're going to need. You might consider 16. Well, okay. Basically, we need a little bit of everything.
Right.
We're good on faith for the time being.
And we're okay on int. We don't really need that right now.
Yeah. We could get a couple more attunement to try to get our next spell slot.
I think that 2 spells, Heal and Lightning Bolt, are doing alright.
Yeah, I agree with him. Let's shore up our health and stamina. So endurance at least to 10. Get us to 100 stamina. That'll help.
Right.
And then I guess we have enough for 3 more levels.
So what is the difference between? I guess that's HP and equip, whereas this is.
Yeah, everything raises HP up until you hit its cap.
Oh, fair enough.
Vigor just raises HP the most.
Gotcha.
So I would do Vitality as equip load. I don't think we need that too badly.
I wouldn't think so.
Especially since we're using light weapons.
Right.
So I would do some Vigor, maybe to 12. Get us above 1,000 HP.
Okay.
And then we have one more point.
Maybe another Dex or Strength for extra damage.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Leveling up. Yay.
Yeah, part of the issue we're having, or that you were having especially, is that our physical stats are low and we're doing a lot of physical attacks.
Right.
So yeah, we're just not getting the kind of output we would be expecting. And that's one of the tough things with this kind of hybrid build is where do the points go?
Right. The answer is pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
So. Okay. I guess on to Lost Bastille.
Yeah. And basically, either way you go, both of them will meet up at Macduff's bonfire. So you can decide which way to go first.
Let's go this way.
Okay, the one we just got, the one where the pursuer is.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's true. That's where the pursuer is. I think I'll switch and go the other way. Yeah, this one.
Yes. Yeah, there used to be a Hayed Knight pretty early on in this part of it, but I think he's gone now.
Okay.
Yeah, I miss the guaranteed. I miss the non-respawning guaranteed drop Hayed Knights. It kind of sucks they're gone. So if you were going Faith, it's like pretty much every build had a early weapon that they really needed to get them through the early parts. And for Faith, it was the Hayed Knight sword, and you no longer get that guaranteed. And this is new, of course. Oh, geez, that is brutal. You can try to lock onto him if you can get close enough. Otherwise, you might need to pull the binoculars and lightning spear him, or you can pull your bow and counter snipe.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of, I probably should have purchased some extra ones.
Oh yes, yeah.
Actually, I might as well just do this number, because I am never going to be using it if I don't have another weapon.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. That.
Enemy at the gates. There we go, sniper battle. Yeah, as fun as it would be to get a headshot there, I don't think it's going to work as long as he needs to kneel down.
Let's go ahead.
Heal up, yeah. I guess alternately you could... No, he probably has an angle where he could hit you even if you want drop down to the lower area. If I was playing this one, and we weren't doing it on a stream, I was just doing it locally, I would, in this situation, I would probably, like, use the lightning spears to just loser kill him, because that is an annoying location.
Right. I also need to drop my lock on when he fires, because he fires accurately enough. Okay, he's done. Should we go ahead and just do that? Or just continue on?
I think we're good. I mean, we're close to the next bonfire, actually.
Okay. Let's climb on down.
Yeah, this one is kind of...
Next time, you will have to remind me to buy more more arrows. Though.
Yeah. Watch out. You're good.
Ah! That's what I get for forgetting... That's
I do applaud the moxie and firing the arrow at point-blank range.
I had forgotten that it was on my left side, not on my right side. Every time there's a little bit of a learning curve. Okay, let's get out of there.
Yes, up here. This is dog country.
Okay.
Definitely S us up. Yeah.
Working on it. But I feel the need to remind you that every time you suggest that, this is what happens. Because remember, they lock on really quickly.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to do it then. I said you needed to. I was worried you were getting sidetracked by trying to duel those guys.
Well, trust me, at this rate, I am fully aware of just how much I need to Estus like every 5 seconds. Okay.
And Fox was mentioning the pursuer I was talking about the other way. So, yep, in for that first part, when you go down to the bottom of the that level.
So I'm not even going to fight that guy, because I don't need to. Honestly, I don't even need to fight that guy, I don't think.
I know he won't be able to hit you once you drop down.
That wasn't good. Oh well, it worked.
Yep.
Okay. I'm having a dickens of a time locking onto that dog.
Right.
Okay.
Ah, very cool. I know they have a chance of dropping souls and effigies. They're pretty fun too. They're pretty worthwhile to kill.
Okay.
Oh, he said there's one in the room with a dog. So there's 2 of them here, at least. Then wow.
Either that, or you're misremembering where he is.
No. Because I fought that guy that I'm thinking of. Or
Shame you can't parry dogs.
Yeah, I think you can actually. Sorry, I'm a cat person.
All right.
All right, you have tamed the pack, at least for now.
Where did the other? Oh, they can both shoot me from here.
Yeah,
Huh.
you can knock down the landings they're on. They're incendiary grenade to the wolves. Watch out, the plaga might pop up. Yeah, you can knock those down. It takes about 6 hits.
He doesn't take any damage from that?
Yeah, you would have taken a bunch. Yeah.
Wow. Then I guess I might as well...
Yeah, there's something up there. Might as well knock that one down. Oh, it's like the parry damaged it faster. Unless it already taken some heads. And since you lock onto him, I just go and lightning spear that guy.
Now knock it down.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we could just do that.
So yeah, if that'll keep them from ever spawning back here, then that's what I would want to do.
Yeah.
I'll repass my way to victory.
Yeah, that tore that thing down in record time. That's pretty great. I wonder what makes it work that way. Maybe it was like multiple frames of attack or something.
Could be. Well, that might as well heal up again.
Okay. Now, while you're looking that way, do you see something weird about the path to the left?
Besides that, there is a
There
path
is a
to
path to the left, yes. Go that way first. Well, after you
Oh,
get your souls
yeah.
back, yeah.
Besides the path to the left.
Oh, so you might have to blow up the wall before the pursuer shows up. Yeah, that would have been a real jerk move if he showed up like on the way to the bonfire.
Right.
Again, I always thought it was weird those two bonfires were so close together anyway. This one used to have an Estus flask shard. I don't know what it's got now.
It's got...
Another Estus flask shard.
And a
So,
large
so
titan,
they didn't change that one. Okay. So we're definitely filling this up. I think that'll take us to 7 shards, I want to say.
That'll be good.
Okay, here's the tricky part. We've
Yeah.
got... go ahead and pull the lever first. They get to connect us to the... where the... I'll keep going. Yeah.
Aha!
This part is really tricky to do it from this side. Macduff is there, but as you can see, as soon as you kill these dogs around the corner... You're a doggy. They seem to make that pretty easy, being able to sidestep and then kill them.
Yeah,
Okay.
the only thing I don't like about the rapier is the fact that I don't get a jumping attack.
Yeah.
So that was such an integral part of my strategy with the mace.
Okay, but yeah, you can see we've got a problem.
There's a...
The wall's cracked, but we haven't gotten rid of it. Okay, that guy will kick a barrel down. See if we... Yeah. He usually kicks it such that it falls and explodes early. Yeah. So that's not going to work.
Okay.
So we can't actually get to the bonfire. This is one of the dumbest things in this entire level, and they didn't fix it.
So are we permanently out of luck?
No, we're just going to have to use the bonfire again and come back. I guess we'll just have to do it from the other side. Go the other way from Bastille. Yeah. Those of you that have done it, that have gotten into the opening from this side, you'll have to let me know how. Do you keep him from kicking the barrel down too early?
Ah!
Ooh.
If I had been able to do a jumping attack, that would have worked. I'll tell you what, I think after I get through this area again, I think I probably will switch out with you.
Okay. In that case, you want me to just do it now and try to get that door blown open?
Ah! I mean, the fact that I switched hands is actually throwing me off a fair bit.
Right.
Okay.
Because it would suck to lose the 3,000 souls, but I'm pretty sure I can get there without dying.
Well, I can at least take out these guards, but if you think that I can't, then...
No. I meant that there's no point in doing it, since I'll be pretty much going that way anyway to where the paths meet up.
Okay. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Stay in the target area until it's almost on you.
Okay. What do you want to try that way? Get yourself blown up for fun and profit.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, and I agree with Fox. 3K souls is nothing.
See, everybody keeps saying that, and yet I still just feel incredibly badly every time I lose.
Let me put it this way: it's like you're worried about basically this is like talking about the U.S. government, the debt and everything. It's like eventually, in order to take the shortcut into Drangleic without following the normal path of the game, you'll have a strong enough soul if you acquire 1 million times the playthrough you're on. Like in this case, 1 million souls in there. I have had times where I have had so many souls, I have gotten that many in a cycle and not been able to get in. Or it's like, I thought I had enough in there and I wasn't able to get in because I had too many million souls already.
I see.
So yes, this is the cowboy poetry, rounding error in the federal budget of souls. I would not stress it.
Okay.
Hey, cattle. Yeah, we are brute soulsing it too. Ben has killed a couple bosses this time. He's got the Pursuer and Flexel Sentry, and I think Skeleton Lords too. Yeah.
There we go. And he's still up.
Yep.
Okay. Switch to the bow and finish him off.
Right. Oh, Mock says there's something to...
Oh, hey, he came back.
Mock said there's something to pick up down where you kicked the guy. I didn't even see where that was.
I'll be there in just a little bit.
Cattle will give you a good job, Ben.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, we've accepted it as a fair trade for all the times he's gotten killed so far. There we go, got him.
About flipping time. Alright, healing up. Something over to the...
Lorax said, every time you lose souls, I feel like you stole treasure without combining it first. At the end of the walkway and down, I'm guessing.
Ah!
Yeah, there is something over back there on the side, but I don't think he kicked anybody down there, though.
Well, I didn't kick him, but I did knock him down this way.
Okay.
So is it this way?
I was down this way. Okay, yeah, keep going.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty big quantity soul, too, if I remember right, all the way down here. Yep.
Aha!
Oh, it's a human effigy now. Yeah, I knew the Soul of the Brave Warrior was there, and that's good for 5k, to put your 3,000 in perspective. Not that I think we'll be losing it, I think we're good, but...
Hmm.
You know what to do.
Pari! Pari! Pari!
Oh, it didn't work this time.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what it is. He does a tactical roll like Link in Ocarina of Time. That's why he takes no damage. I think that's the game I'm thinking of, where as long as you hit the button to a roll right at as soon as when Link hits the ground, he doesn't actually take any damage, no matter how high the jump was.
That could very well be. Okay. It's not. I mean, there it goes.
I gotta watch that stamina. Oh, that was the back jump actually got you out of the roll got you out of the dog's I want to say Doge's attack radius.
The Doge.
So roll, so invincible.
See, that's the thing. It's like you think that the back roll is a bad idea, but I'm actually seeing a lot of potential with it.
Mm-hmm. No. It's not that it's a bad idea. It's usually not, actually. It gets you out of the line of fire and everything. I just meant against a lot of bosses, it's a bad idea. It's kind of like the martial arts principle, where you never retreat unless you have to. Because by retreat, you give ground. Always try to sidestep or counter or something.
Okay. Dog's down. Then Mog was saying to stay in the target area until it explodes, basically. Is the cracked wall to the right of that door?
Okay, that's the wall. That's the wall.
This is what I want to
Yeah,
destroy.
so I think Mog was saying stay right in the target area until it's almost on us. So he has to be right in front of it. Maybe a little off to the left. Make sure he kicks the barrel the right way.
Huh.
Oh, he's not going for it this time. If you can get ahead of him and knock it down yourself, you'll be good to go. Yeah, don't fight him. Roll it down. Otherwise, he'll attack it and blow it up, and we'll have to do it again.
I didn't know that you could do that. Well, on the positive side, that's the way to the other bonfire.
That's the way.
Right?
That's the way to the boss, and then the bonfire.
To the boss and then the bonfire.
Yeah,
Okay.
you cannot get back to the other bonfire from here. I'm amazed he didn't kick the barrel down.
Yeah, that was just baffling as all get out. Let's see. Well, at least I can get back up.
Yeah. I think I was starting to ask before I got sidetracked by the barrel nonsense, like we're in a freaking Gust game. What joke was it you were talking about, Monk? Is that I think I beat her to one. So annoying you don't get the, you don't get the Hate Knight there.
Right. Ah, well.
On the bright
so
side,
it goes.
we are piling up some souls.
Yeah.
Oh, he only takes it down the first time. The Fox was saying, okay,
Ah.
that might be it. In which case do you want to? Because I'm pretty sure none of the archers will follow you because they're in ranged attack mode. I bet you could try to run up ahead and just turn around and deal with the dogs, or maybe run the side passageway to the Estus Flask and just kill the dogs as you funnel them in. I don't think the guardsmen will attack you.
I'm trying to picture where you want me to
Okay,
go.
basically slide down the ladder.
Are you saying to go where the Estus Flash Shard was?
Where the flask shard was,
Okay.
right. Is that thinking? I don't think any of the guardsmen will follow you because they're all in archery mode until you get close. So you just need to deal with the dogs and then back. And actually, you can roll off to the side there and land on the one guy's the platform he's on. Yeah, that works too.
Oh, that platform didn't respawn. Ow.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when there are that many things running around, I think I'd better just take it slow.
right.